Hello guys, this is Mr. Ibrahim the trader of Gbpusd Trading Academy. So today I'm going to be showing you how Gbpusd worked out this morning. Yesterday night I showed some of my students what is going to happen on Gbpusd tomorrow, which is today. Okay, and it is exactly how it happened, the same way I said it is going to happen. Now let us look into it. Now on Gbpusd, you can clearly see that on the daily TPO chart, which is this market profile and the volume profile, now this area you are seeing here is the market profile. Okay, this one here is the volume profile. Okay, now this black area you are seeing here is the value area low. This black line you are seeing here is the value area high. This other red line you are seeing here is the point of control. Okay, so you can see we have this red line that you are seeing here is the initial balance. Can you see this red line? This red line here, we call it initial balance. What is the duty of the initial balance? The duty of the initial balance is to show you who is in control in the market. For example, let me open this profile. So for example, yesterday we saw something like this in the market. Look at it. Yesterday around this area, we can clearly see that on this profile yesterday, we can clearly see that our initial balance is here, right? Can you see the initial balance? This red line here is the initial balance. So immediately after seeing the initial balance, the initial balance usually shows us who is in control in the market. Let me ask you a simple question. For example, if you can clearly see that buyers are in control in the market, are you going to be selling? No, you won't be selling. You are going to be buying, right? So now the duty of the initial balance is to show you who is in control in the market. Then after seeing who is in control in the market, then you are going to follow who is in control by doing what they did. If buyers are in control, then you should be able to buy. If sellers are in control, then you should be able to sell. Now yesterday we can clearly see that after having the initial balance here, we can clearly see that market showed us buyers are in control in this first area here. You can see that price came back down into this zone. Price came back down into the zone the second time. Immediately when price came back down into the zone the second time, you can see how price rallied up. You can see how price went up, right? Now that is exactly what happened here on this new day profile. On this new day profile, we can clearly see the initial balance here. After seeing the initial balance here, you see how price dropped down massively, right? Now let us see what happened here on the VWAP chart. So this is the VWAP chart. On the VWAP chart, we can clearly see that during the Frankfurt session, we saw a rally-based drop in the market in Frankfurt session. Price came back to the zone in London session in this area, and see how price dropped down massively from that area in London session. Okay, so Sierrachart showed us where to enter this market. You can see these black dotted lines here. That is where we entered from in this market. You understand? So, and we can see VWAP in the area also. So now let us look at the AM chart. Let us look at the AM chart. So now this is the AM chart. On the AM chart, we can clearly see that this is where our imbalance is, initial balance is. Market opened and went up to the value area high of the previous day profile. Immediately when price reached the previous day profile value area low, you can see how price dropped down from that area massively. Okay, see how price dropped down from that area massively. So now look at what happened on the footprint chart. This is our footprint chart. On the footprint chart, we can clearly see how this buyer is being trapped in the area. Look at it. You can see this shaded area means that we have imbalance in the area. We have imbalance in the area. Let me show you the area I'm talking about. You should be able to see this area very clearly on the candlestick charts. So on the candlestick charts, this is the area. You can see in this area here, there is a rally in price and there is a drop in price, which means there's a sell trade formation of a rally based drop. Price came back to the zone and then price dropped down massively. Okay, this is what I mean. Look at it. There's a rally based drop in the market. There's a rally based drop in the market. Rally based drop in the market. Price came back to the zone. When price came back to the zone, then price dropped down, and that is exactly what happened in this area. You can see this bullish candle. There's a rally in price, then there's a drop in price. See how price came back to the zone again and dropped down massively. Now that is exactly what I'm about to show you on the footprint charts. Let's go back to the Sierra chart again. Now on the footprint charts, we can clearly see how these buyers are being trapped. You can see here we have 203 buyers coming into a supply zone. Can you see? These 203 buyers came into a supply zone, and that is why they were trapped in this area. See how price dropped down massively from that area. You can see this is the trapped buyer. Can you see this area? We have 203 buyers coming into a supply zone. This is what you cannot see using your candlestick on the candlestick chart. You can see the volume of sell orders we have here. The volume of the order is 1,836 volume of sell order came into a supply zone. This could be the missing link in your trading. You understand? You can see how price dropped down massively from that supply area. So that is it, guys. This is Mr. Ibrahim, the trader of Gbpusd Trading Academy.